Disclaimer. IELTS Copyright Disclaimer. The information on this video is for informational purposes only. IELTS is a registered trademark of the University of Cambridge ESOL, the British Council, and IDP Education Australia. This YouTube channel and its owners are not affiliated, approved, or endorsed by the University of Cambridge ESOL, the British Council, or IDP Education Australia.
Hello friends who have good vocabulary skills. They will be qualified enough to obtain a satisfactory band score in the IELTS exam. Therefore, I always encourage all IELTS learners to enhance their English vocabulary. Nowadays, I am uploading some videos related to English vocabulary and word meanings on my YouTube channel. I hope these videos will help several IELTS students to do well in the IELTS reading section. Finally, I request to you all to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I also hope that you will write positive comments, share and like my videos. Thank you very much.
Cambridge IELTS Book 9, Reading Test 3. Reading Passage 1. The title of the passage is Attitude of Language. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Attitude implies point of view or outlook or mindset. Objective implies impartial. Linguistic implies study of language. Deteriorate implies become worse or worsen. Invective implies insulting or abusive language. Polemic implies controversial or aggressive criticism. Differ implies be different. Linguistic factor implies a factor related to language. Aptitude implies a natural skill or ability. Unfeelingly implies unkindly or heartlessly or mercilessly. Prescriptivism implies the belief that there are correct and wrong methods to use language. Inherently implies naturally or genetically. Codify implies arrange something properly. Ought to implies should. Propound implies propose or suggest. Adherent implies supporter or follower. Deviation implies different from what is normally expected. Prescriptive implies making or giving instructions, directions, rules, etc. Grammarian implies an expert or specialist in grammar. Threefold implies 3 times as big or as much. Beneath implies below or under. Dispute implies quarrel or clash. Reliance implies trust or belief. Prescribe implies advise or recommend. Proscribe implies ban or prohibit or forbid. Widespread implies extensive or comprehensive. Tenet implies belief or principle. Descriptive implies describing something. Prescriptivist implies a person who believes that there are correct and wrong ways to use language. Liberalism implies free thinking. Elitist implies a person who is a follower of elitism. Conservatism implies traditionalism. Cambridge IELTS Book 9, Reading Test 3. Reading Passage 2. The title of the passage is Tidal Power. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Tide implies regular rise and fall of the sea level. Tidal power implies power that comes from the movement of the tide. Turbine implies a machine that creates energy. Propeller implies a device that helps a ship or plane to move. Undercutting implies offering a lower price than other competitors. Ailing implies sick or ill or unwell. Subsidiary implies a company that is owned or controlled by another company. Alien implies a creature from another planet or place. Indented implies divided or edged with a zigzag line. Drastically implies extremely or severely. Site implies place or area or location. Unlike implies different. Unlikely implies very difficult to happen. Debris implies broken pieces of something. Submerged implies underwater. Robust implies strong or heavy. Seaweed implies plant that grows in the sea or nearby sea. Venture implies a new business or project. Cavitation implies the formation and collapse of air bubbles in flowing water. Cambridge IELTS Book 9, Reading Test 3. Reading Passage 3. The title of the passage is Information Theory: The Big Idea. This is a list of some uncommon words in this reading passage and the proper meanings of these uncommon words. Demonstrate implies show or display. Launch implies start something in a big way. Probe implies one type of machine which is used for data collection. Spectacular implies wonderful or outstanding. Soar out implies increase rapidly or rise quickly. Freezing implies extremely cold. Spare implies extra or additional. Faint implies weak or faded. Swithcover implies change from one thing to another thing. Triumph implies victory or achievement. Shun implies avoid or ignore. Acclaim implies praise or appreciate. Inveigle implies make someone agreed in a clever way. Pin down implies find out or look for. Precise implies accurate or exact. Binary implies double or two times. Random implies without proper plan or unsystematic. Devise implies invent something. Feat implies achievement. Transmit implies transfer or convey. Stunningly implies surprisingly or astonishingly. Lay foundation implies build a foundation. Superfluous implies unnecessary. Ambiguous implies unclear. Compression implies pressing something to make its size short. Cram implies pack tightly by applying force. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more fruitful videos in the upcoming days. You are also requested to write positive comments, like and share the video. Thank you very much for watching this video.